Alrighty, everyone. Welcome here today to the SRL Cup Series round number 5. Bucked up 200 from Las Vegas, Nevada here tonight. We're going to go 200 miles here. But before we do any of that, we're going to step away for our national anthem. When we come back, we'll take a look at the point standings here in the SRL Cup Series. I was sitting there talking and didn't have myself unmuted. Anyway, back to what we were covering. David Medina, points leader here tonight, coming in over Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor going, kind of clawing back a little bit, getting some of that back. And if you remember back to last week in Auto Club Speedway, it was David Medina who was in that war with Mr. I believe it was Brandon there, Webb right there. That Webb kind of outmatched him coming to the start-finish line, giving Webb the win down in Auto Club, Montana, California last week. Now we roll to Las Vegas, the bucked up 200 as well here tonight. Some of these guys are going to have to go get some of that bucked up energy samples they're selling because they're going to need it here at Las Vegas. Again, we're looking 34 laps, stage number 1. Stage number 2 will conclude lap 74, and stage number 3 will be 60, 40 laps in between stage 1 and stage 2. From all the testing that I did, that 40 lap number going to be right on the edge of your fuel mileage here tonight. Single car, I was anywhere from 37 to 40, depending on how much I was lifting. And that brought to you by the iRacing Pit Board. Check out the iRacing Pit Board, or the iRacing iFlag Pit Board over at iRacingIFlag.com for all the information on that as well. Big thank you to Butt Kicker coming on board. Feel what you've been missing with Butt Kicker, the Butt Kicker Gamer 2. Go check that out as well from Butt Kicker. Before we go qualifying here, we're going to step over to our commercial. We'll go side by side at Las Vegas.
and what you hear is what you feel.
Alrighty, folks, I think we're back. Holy cow. That got a little scary for a moment. Sorry about that, you guys. YouTube switched their server on me, and it kind of scared me because I didn't think we were going to get it fixed. God talked about this type of thing earlier today, and I thought we may have jinxed it, but we have got it going. Boy, oh boy, I'm nervous. But let's take a look at your starting lineup for the bucked up 200 here, brought to you by Butt Kicker inside row number 1. Nick Alfred, Brandon Robinson, that's your front row. Row number 2, Sheen Cheeseman alongside Scott Taylor. Row number 3, Keith Baldwin, David Medina Singer. Row number 4, Matt right there with Robert Carroll, AJ Copeland, Nicholas Sarah in 10th. 11th going to be Jack Gunsit, Jeff Height right there in 12th. 13th, Philip Moenex. 14th, Brian Messer as well, and Daniel Engel in that 15th spot. And I'm going to re-show the points once again. Not exactly sure what all you guys got to see there, so yeah, like this. But we'll continue to run right now as we continue to fight through. Again, get ready to go green flag racing here tonight. Okay, this is weird. But we are ready to go here tonight. That is your point standings here as we run. As the lights are out on the pace car here. Scott Taylor right there as well coming to green. Once again, we're going to try to fight through to the first caution. I would quickly try to reload iRacing. There is something bad going on with the connection racing at the moment. So we'll try to reload it, but we are ready to go green. Lights off on the pace car. Ready to go green here tonight. And we're going to come to green right now. Out of turn number 4, here we go. Lights are off on the race here tonight. Green flag, ready to fly. Ready, we are green. Yeah, this is not right. Green in the air and a bucked up 200. Everybody up to green flag right now, headed into turn number 1 and 2. Right now, headed for turn number 1. And yeah, this is not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the first lap here, and then we'll go to a brief hold, and we'll be back because I'm going to reload iRacing. As right now, your race leader here tonight, leading the way, is going to be Mr. Nick Alfred. As they come to end lap number 1, folks, we'll be back here in a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to the bucked up 400. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. We're just restarting iRacing real quick and see if we can get this. Take on it, Scott. You jinxed me. We talked about it today, and now look what happened. But we'll get it fired back up. Nick Alfred leading the way early on. We'll get back in there again and see what is going on. Again, we're just briefly reloading iRacing. And again, what a race it was back at Auto Club Speedway. Side by side to the very end. I expect to see the same thing here tonight from Auto Club Speedway. Don't go anywhere. We're still working on getting you all the racing action here tonight. As we get ready to load back in, get back going, we'll get Trading Paints fired back up. But again, don't go anywhere, folks. Sorry about the issue. Again, me and Scott talked about this type of thing earlier. I think it might have jinxed us both. It's kind of weird. We talk about it and then this happens. Ah, crap. Anyway, we're waiting now on... Everything's acting up. We are currently waiting to get iRacing back up and going. Don't go anywhere. Continue with coverage as soon as we get back here. Figure out why that this was acting up the way it was. So again, folks, thank you for sticking in there with us as we work through this small technical glitch in the system. What I'm looking forward to tonight, I think more than anything else, is probably the fuel mileage. We know we're right about where they should be running, around 37 to 40 laps. Again, stage number 1 going to be on that 40 lap number. So I think that's going to be interesting when we get back to the racetrack to see how that decides to pan out. As we continue, we're loading back into iRacing at this very moment to get back going here. And if that don't work, we're going to have to go a different route, I'm afraid. Because I'm going to go probably tear apart the computer again. And I really don't want to have to do that. Trust me. Not only do I want to get this race out, I just really don't want to have to do that again. But here we go. We're going to load back in again, folks. We're going to give it another attempt. At that point, if it's still horrible like it was and non-streamable, I'll have no choice at that point to cut it and go work on the computer. But and try to figure out what is causing this. But right now, we're loading back in. Let's see. Let's see. 54. 50 frames. That's actually not very good at all. There's something way wrong here. All right, folks, we're going to try it here. Sorry about the frame rate. If it gets too cheap, we'll cut it. But right now, we're 10 laps in. We're going to come back live here at the Texas Motor Speedway here tonight. And we'll get back going here as we continue to run right now. As we continue to run right now, we'll bring you. And welcome back to Fucked Up 200 at Las Vegas. And it is still not looking right, I don't think. All right, as we continue to run right now, though, we will fight through this glitch and all. We'll try to get to the stage break and work on it more. Right now, 12 complete as we head towards lap number, what should be lap, 12 at 134. We got quite a ways to go yet to the to what should be the top or the stage ending caution right now as they run 13 on the board. Yeah, something's way off. But we will nevertheless keep running it through until we get to the stage break. Sorry about the quality, folks. There's an eye machine diving to the bottom. David Medina got a little bit out of shape there. Back. It's getting worse. All right, folks. I have no choice here. One more thing. But at that point, I have no choice here. Code overloaded. So we'll be right back in a moment. Once again. Uh, folks, I'm still here, folks. Still working desperately on this thing. Again, we're going to give it one more shot. If this doesn't work, unfortunately, at that point, we have missed too much of the race by my policy for a race to count as far as the way everything's structured. So, if this does not work, unfortunately, night's going to end short, and I'm really bummed about it. Jeez almighty, guys. That's not what I wanted tonight at all. Period. My bigger fear is if this doesn't work, my biggest fear is what is actually wrong. Because this could be detrimental to the channel in a big way. So I am definitely worried for this league. I'm worried for everybody right now. Because I am definitely concerned. So let's see if we can get this thing back up and going for you guys. If not, we will come up with something. In the long run, yeah, the whole computer's acting weird. This is not good. Let me check my temperature, because this is not a good sign. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Normally, I unmute the mic through this process, but I'm going to kind of let you listen in as I'm kind of going along here. Fucked up 200 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I don't care about that. Let's see. Yeah. I got computer Z up there. Just very, very not good. Temperatures. gigs. So we're going to continue to get this thing going if at all possible here. And that's exactly what we're attempting to do right now. I will fight. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if we can get this back up and going now. So we're still here. We're loading back in. Taking its sweet time, which is concerning. But we are back. Frame rates all over the place. So let's try to do this, this, and this. One more thing, folks. We'll be right back with you. And we're back again. Holy crap, we're back. I'm going to try to fire it back up. I was getting ready to delete the stream, restarted the computer, and somehow I've got audio by some miracle out of this thing that is known as a computer at this point. So here's what we're going to do, guys. This is going to be a non-charge test at this point. I'm literally just testing to see if this thing's going to hold on. I don't even know where we're at lap count wise because I was busy praying that my motherboard hadn't just went bad. But somehow I've got it back. I don't know how long I'm going to have it. So we're going to try to go broadcast. Does anybody want to have a daggum broadcast? Because I know I do. Holy crap. I want to call some racing action daggone it. I'm tired of 2 days or 2 streams straight having a problem. This is not the way I want things to go. So, we're going to come back to the Bucked Up 200. Don't know how far we are, but I'm going to give it another shot because why not? And we're going to call some racing action. That is what we're about to do, hopefully, if nothing else breaks, known to man. Good Lord. I literally went from thinking I was getting ready to have to rebuild a whole computer to having some sort of hope that we actually might get something going on here. And don't ask me what the problem was because I have no earthly idea, to be honest. I am so at a loss right now. But we are back. We're going to throw in the stream. We're going to start this up and we're going to get going. Here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 69 laps complete. Coming to the end of stage 2. We're at least going to get the end of this thing by some freaking miracle. I hate it for Scott, but at the same time, I'm happy for Scott that I at least got it back going, and we're going to go back to the track. Because this could have been really bad, folks. All right, we're going to get back down to the racetrack. I don't know if you're going to have car audio. I'll get it going for you. Trading Paints is running. And what do you know? We've got a broadcast, folks. Back live here on the Bucked Up 400 here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We are racing here once again. We have a broadcast going somehow. Jeez. Hashtag never give up. Hashtag computers are stupid. There we go. And we're rolling. All right. Everything's up and running. We got car audio. We got me talking. We got a broadcast. Thank you for sticking around, folks. I hope Scott's still listening because he thought it was done. But it's Nick out front leading the way here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Coming up to lap 74. And what might be the most pivotal moment of the race with 63 to go. Remember, they'll have one more. One more stage break coming up. And again, our pit window for the night was, what was it, 74 something. Yeah, our pit window was like 37 to 40 with a 60 lap run to the end coming up. This is going to be huge here on Extreme Sim TV. For the 2 or 3 people still watching, thank you guys for sticking it out. Because holy cow, was that a cluster. Can't say what the rest of that on YouTube. But put 2 and 2 together and go get it. So, here we are, 74 134 complete. We should be looking for a stage break. This is going here in just a moment. We'll get the lights to come on. Everybody will bunch back up, and we'll have a race to the end. There it is. Nick picking up stage 2. And wow, oh wowie, just like that, we have ourselves a race. David Medina coming home second last week in that battle that he had running second right now. You have Mr. Keith right there as well. Let's do a driver interview. What do you say? Let's talk to to Scott. Oh, man. Let's talk to Scott Taylor up here in the booth. Let's talk to him. Hey, Scott, it's Matt up here in the booth, and I am thankful to say that.
Hey, I got you.
All righty, buddy. Well, my man, at the moment you're sitting 14th, 2 laps down. You got anything left in that number 5 machine?
I thought we did. Screen went black there and hit the wall.
Oh, man, I feel you there, dude. Dude, you have no idea how good it feels to be broadcasting right now. Oh, well, so double check there. You're in a what? Red, white, and blue colored number 5 machine this week?
Yes, sir.
Woohoo, Trading Paints is working too. That's a good thing, right? So the Connecticut machine, you're 1 lap down now. If you get the luck, you'll get the free pass here. So you used your fast repair, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you've still got a shot, Scott. Don't give up just yet, brother.
We'll see what happens.
You can still get the lucky dog. Wave around.
We need Phil to wreck so we can get around.
10-4, buddy. We're going to let you go back down there with Phil. And actually, I'll probably interview Phil next. So, I will let you go, and I'll see you later on, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's get Philip Moment X. Philip Moment X, Matt in the booth. You got a copy.
I got you.
It feels good to say that tonight. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Well, you're sitting there 13th. Your teammate's 14th. You think you got anything in that number 16 hyperspace car?
Hyper Ice, yeah.
Hyper
We
Ice.
got some.
What in the world
we
is
got
Hyper
something.
Ice?
Like a massage machine, man. It gets all your muscles loose before you race.
Well, man, you need a massage machine the many times you hit the wall in these races.
I know.
Well, Meg, you're going to come down here. Have you already used your fast repair tonight?
Nope, using it right now.
There you go. So now you've got that number 16 all cleaned up, ready to go. Are you nervous trying to get back to the pack?
No, not really. I'm pretty confident in this car. I've had a good car here, past. So I should have a pretty good car coming up.
All righty, man. Well, we're going to let you go back down with your teammate, Mr. Scott Taylor. Best of luck.
All right.
All right, folks, we're going to step away for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be ready to go back racing here at Vegas. What about that? Everything's working finally.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Alrighty, guys, back here live from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The Bucked Up 200 back underway. 79 and 134 complete back underway with 56 laps to go. Again, fuel mileage somewhere between 34-ish to 40, depending on where you want to run. When will you come down pit road to end this one? Right now, it's David Medina Sr., Nick Alford, Keith Ballin in third, Brian Messer in fourth, Sheen Cheeseman in fifth, Brandon Roberts, A.J. Copeland, Matt Cece right there with Nicholas and Jeff Height, all inside that top 10. Jack Gunsett, Daniel, and Philip Molinex right there in 16th, in that 16 car running 13th. Molinex all over the road there for a moment. We'll gather it back up. Molinex trying to hang on. Everybody else calm, cool, and collected right now at Vegas. Everyone else continuing to run right now as they fight their way through. Lap 80 of 134 on the board with 55 to go. Alford right there with Brian Messer and Sheen Cheeseman. Keith Baldwin, Brandon Robinson, all right there inside that top 6. A.J. Copeland right there, Matt and Nicholas. Jeff Height alongside of Jack Gunsett right there as well in the 73. Daniel Engel back here, side-by-side battle. That's going to be Nicholas and Matt right there alongside of each other. Great battle for that 8th spot. 81 on the board this time by single file once again up front. Great racing all throughout the pack. Again, now new race leader. David Medina Sr. has gotten it in front of Nick right there in second. Remember, it was Medina came up short last week by a spot. That's the battle to watch for the race lead right now with 52 to go. 52 to go here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We look for fuel mileage stops around that, around 35 to 40 laps in. Medina up the racetrack. Here comes Alford. Alford right there below him, side by side. Cheeseman right there in the 76. Keith Balling right there in the 09. Brandon Robertson, Brian Messer, A.J. Copeland right there as well. Nicholas trying to hang on. Trouble. That's going to be the 16 of Molinex. Around front straightaway, locking the brakes up. Molinex around. Caution. Lap 84, 51 to go. The Bucked Up 200 here at Vegas. Yep, around he goes. Wow. Molinex around. Now let's talk to our race leader here. Let's get a hold of Mr. Nick Alford here, who is out front leading the way right now, if we can. Now let's talk to him here. Hey, Nick, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy? Alrighty, man, you're sitting up there in the race lead. Cheeseman right there behind you. What's it going to take here? You and Medina has been battling it out here. What is it going to take to hang on and get that race win? Alrighty, man. Well, you know, we seen the race last week between Medina and what a race that was coming to the line. You think we could have another one of those tonight? Yeah, for buddy. And which team would you like me to move? Or which room would you like me to move you back down to, bud? Alrighty, man. Best of luck. Try to get up there and get a win here tonight, bud. There you go. That is Mr. Nick down there. Let's see who else we can talk to. Let's see if we can talk to P2. Where is Sheen Cheeseman? Let's see. We can get a hold of Cheeseman. And Phillip is no doubt. Phillip done for tonight after spinning that car around. And there is Sheen Cheeseman. So let's see if we can quickly grab Mr. Cheeseman, who is sitting right there as well in that second spot out of NDNT Motorsports as well. Hey, Mr. Cheeseman, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy? 10-4, buddy. You're sitting in second. You're hanging on right now. What's it going to take to get up there around Nick Alford right at the moment, buddy? Yeah, I agree. I think you've got a good car, though. You're sitting right there in second. I know you're about 1 to green here. So it looks like you're going to have a good run at it, buddy. Best of luck going after them, bud. No problem, buddy. Again, have a good run at it, my friend. And right there as we get ready to go back green. 87 on the board, 48 to go. Still outside of our pit window by my math at least. Again, my math tells us it's going to be 37 to 40 would be the fuel window. So that should be about what our fuel window is going to look like here tonight as we get ready to go back green at Flag Racing. And so we are ready to go again here tonight. So again, ready to go one more time here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The bucked up 200 here tonight, 87 of 134 complete here tonight. We're ready to go back racing. I know you are as well with 78 going on the board, 79 this time by. So here we go right now. It's going to be 88 of 134 complete. So 88 of 134 in the books here tonight. We're going to get ready to go back green at Flag Racing here once again. Alfred Cheeseman, Keith Bowling, David Medina, Brian Messer all inside that top 5 right now. Brandon Robinson and Matt right there as well in 7th. Jeff Height there in 9th. And we will be ready to go back to green Flag Racing once again. So again, ready to go back racing one more time here tonight. You can see lights on around the racetrack. Nick Alford leads the way as they come back down for 46 to go. So 46 to go here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Cheeseman, Medina, Keith Bowling, Robinson, AJ Copeland right there as well. Matt right there also behind him, 86 on the board. 88 now on the board this time by 89. 46 to go in the bucked up 200. Let's get bucked up, folks. Let's go into turn number 1. It is going to be on board Nick Alford leading the way. Out front leading right now with Cheeseman in second. On board there with Nick Alford. He's trying to pull away from Cheeseman. Cheeseman trying to close the gap. He'll dive it low into 3 and 4. Cheeseman right around the bottom. That Canadian coming through right now to the race lead. Sheen Cheeseman leads here from Las Vegas. Right now, everybody hanging on up front right now. Cheeseman leads. Nick Alford right there in second. Medina Senior right there in third at the moment. Keith Bowling, Brandon Robinson right there as well as Matt at the moment. There is 19 of Matt right there behind him. AJ Copeland, Nicholas, Jeff Height there in 10th. Daniel in 11th. Jack Gunsit, Scott Taylor right there in 13th as well. Sheen Cheeseman out front leading here, 91 and 134 complete. And right now, everybody hand on Nick Alford right there in second. Medina Sr., Keith Falling, Brian Messer right there as well, Brandon Robertson. Robertson hanging on at the moment. 92, a 134 complete. The 76 up front leading. Right behind him, Alford and Mr. Medina Sr. Keith Falling there as well. Here at 92 of 134. Here tonight, Brandon Matt there as well. AJ Copeland. Right now as they fight through. Dangle right there behind them in the 18 machine. Cheeseman right now leading. Alford in second. David Medina Sr. Keith Falling. Brian Messer. Matt there in sixth. Brandon Robinson in seventh. Great battle for P7 right now. Matt going to clear him. New driver in P6 at the moment. Look at Nicholas back here as well, hanging on also. 95 on the board of 134. Complete here tonight. Scott Taylor trying to hang on. Still one lap down now in the lucky dog spot. That is the lucky dog driver right now, Scott Taylor. He's open for another caution in the last 40 laps here tonight. Meanwhile, up front, Cheeseman hanging on. Take a look at where we're at, 19 laps into the stint. Again, about 17-ish. They could go from here. And remember that pit window getting ready to open up here around lap 37 to 39. That pit window will open. You might be able to make it at 40, but it would be pushing it right now. Everybody knows the tale here. 96 on the board. Right now, out front, Cheeseman 30.607. 29 nines here as well. Brian Robinson back there, hanging on also. Cheeseman doing a great job hanging on up front right now. $97 on the board, a 134 this time by Brian Cheeseman and Mr. David Medina. Keith Falling right there as well with Brian Messer right there in the mix as well. $97 on the board, 38 laps to go. Mr. Molinex back there as well, 98 to 134 complete. Right now, 98 on the board. Cheeseman leads. Right now, it's Nick right there behind him. Great battle across the board right now between the 76, the 20, and Nick Alford right there, as well as David Medina inside the top five. Keith Falling there as well. But this is a great, great battle here as we continue to run at the moment. Right now, everybody hand on again. We go to Atlanta Motor Speedway next week. We go to Hot Atlanta for round number 6. Then to Bristol, Chicagoland, Martinsville, and Richmond. Heading into November, then to Talladega, Kansas, and Darlington on crap. No, that's into October. What am I talking about? November. Cheeseman up there in the 76. There as well. Well, as we continue to fight through right now, we work lap 100 this time by. All right now, hanging on at front. Sheen Cheeseman leading the way. Nick Alford right there behind him. David Medina Sr. right there as well. Great racing up front here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The pit window now open with 34 to go. Cheeseman, Alford, Medina, Falling, Messer, Matt back here as well. Great run for Matt. Everybody hanging on right now. You take a look at the guys already locked into the playoffs coming into the night. You had Nick Alford in, Medina's in. Alford already locked in, and Brandon Webb. Cheeseman trying to become the fourth car locked into the 12 spots. This could get really dicey. 12 guys right now can make the playoffs. And think about this. If we lock the fourth one in tonight, think about that. That only leaves very few spots on points. Medina would jump up and knock stalling or shilling out if it ended right now. To think about the drivers in trouble. Philip Moenex coming in 16th spot. He's out here tonight. That could be huge for Moenex not making it. 30 to go here. Cheeseman trying to hang on against Alford. Cheeseman trying to hang on out front to lock himself in. Everybody else hanging on right now as well. The 9 machine underneath of him, David Medina Sr., now picking up the spot for second. Medina, remember, he's locked into the playoff and leads the points right now. Scott Taylor came in 10 points back, having a rough night here at Vegas. So that's not going to help Taylor's points position here tonight if we don't get another caution. Remember, we still got to have pit stops here with 30 to go. And again, we take a look at it here. They've got about 7 more laps in the go-go tank. If my math is right here tonight, be about 7 more laps in the go-go tank they got before they would have to hit pit road. Cheeseman there as well. And I think broadcast partner Kim just knocked her arm off on my broadcasting chair. Cheeseman right now leading. Medina Sr. in second. Kim done crashed out of turn 4 back here. Alford right there as well. Keith Falling. A.J. Copeland in 5th. 6th Nicholas. 7th is going to be Daniel. Jeff Height right there. Jack Gossett. Brandon Robson on pit road. Matt on pit road. Messer on pit road. These cars can make it. First car's down. We got more on pit road. Cheeseman. Everybody coming. Here's Medina. Here's Alford. Here's Keith Fallen. Jack Gossett going to stay out an extra lap. But a ton of cars coming down at lap with 30 on their tank. Alford, Cheeseman, these guys going to cycle out. Who's going to be who off of pit road? This could be the race for the win here off of pit road. We had a ton, an absolute ton of cars come down pit road. The 9 the 78 gonna beat them, or the 76 gonna be the first one. No, the 9's gonna get by him on the top side out of pit road. Medina gonna get the lead off of pit road down the back straightaway. Scott Taylor, Taylor trying to run along. He's got about, I would imagine 14 to 15 laps in that tank on that Chevrolet Camaro out front, trying to play the odd game here. Again, if the yellow comes out, he gets his lap back. Medina right here in second, 4 seconds back. Now Taylor's probably not going to hang on to the lead here very long, but he can at least stay on the lead lap. Robert Carroll back there 3 laps down. That's going to be another car having a rough go at it tonight. Right now, everybody hanging on. Right now, 108, 109 on the board. Taylor trying to pray to the goddesses of cautions. Don't know what Greek goddess that would be, a goddess of cautions. But he's praying to her right now, trying to get a yellow here. 109 on the board. Well, the goddess of caution, she needs to make her appearance quick if it's going to pay off for Taylor. Estimated fuel in that tank right now, just over 12 laps. There is Medina, Cheeseman back to second. Taylor playing the long game out front, trying to hope for a yellow. He's doing a caution dance inside that race car right now, hoping for anything right now. And he needs a caution, and he needs it now if you're Scott Taylor. That would be the only thing that could kind of save Scott's race from what would have been a disaster is if he somehow gets a caution here. Taylor's praying for a yellow right now. 111 of 134 complete. He will have to make a pit stop, but if it comes out right for him here, he'll be back on the lead lap. Folks, if you're liking this coverage, slam that like button for me. We put on a heck of a show once we got going here tonight. Now 112 on the board, and we'll be back next week at Hotlanta for round number 6 as well of what has been a great season so far here for the SRL Racing League. Taylor now going to lose the spot to Cheeseman and Medina. But again, he's playing that long game, just wanting to get back on the lead lap. And if caution comes out, he will get it. Cheeseman right there, Scott Taylor. He's forward as well. With 20 to go here tonight from Las Vegas. Taylor, there it is. Baldwin got in the back of Taylor a little bit there. Speed difference between those two cars nearly mint. Oh, Taylor in the fence. Wow, Baldwin just moved Taylor up the racetrack. Wow. Meanwhile, Medina all over the back bumper of Cheeseman. Cheeseman trying to lock himself in the playoffs here tonight. Everybody hanging on right now, doing a great job. 1 through 15 on the board. 20 to go here tonight. To go here this time by. Cheeseman right there as well, hanging on. Cheeseman, 19, 20 to go. Here in King Albert, Brian Messer, Keith Baldwin, Scott Taylor. Right now, as we all hanging on right now, doing a great job. There's Matt there as well. Up front though, there is Cheeseman. Hanging on, Medina there in second. Alford in third, Brian Messer, Keith Baldwin, and Scott Taylor in that top 6 right now. Taylor hoping for a caution. Cheeseman trying to run it out and lock himself into the playoffs. And Taylor going to call it quits and come to pit road. 30 in that tank for the 5 machine. Cheeseman out front, leading the way, 18 to go. Laps to go here from what would be the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Cheeseman out front with 17 to go, trying to hold off Medina. Here comes Alford as well. He's already locked in to the playoffs as well. Messer, Keith Baldwin, AJ Copeland back there also. Everybody hanging on right now, doing a great job. Cheeseman leading the way. Right now, Medina, Alford, Messer, Keith Baldwin, Copeland, Matt, Nicholas, Jeff Height right there as well. 16 to go. 16 laps to go here tonight. 15 laps to go this time by. Cheeseman out front, leading the way right now. Medina in second, Alford there in third, Messer in fourth, Balling in fifth, Copeland sixth, Matt seventh, Nicholas eighth. 15 to go here tonight. Cheeseman continuing to lead the way right now. 0.2 of a second to gap. Almost dead even lap time last time by. These two up front putting on a show. Nick Alford right there in third as well. Alford hanging on, having a great run. Cheeseman out front leading. Cheeseman out front hanging on right now. Cheeseman fighting back. David Medina right there behind him. Medina doing everything he can to hang on. To P2 Alford in third, Messer in fourth, Keith in fifth, Taylor 2 laps down. Now on pit road, Jack Gunson right there as well is going to be 2 laps down. So we're going to have 10 cars left on the lead lap here tonight. Twelve laps to go this time by. Cheeseman, Medina. Cheeseman out front, Medina right there as well. Nick Alford, Brian Messer, Keith Ballwick there as well. Cheeseman out front. Senior in second, third Alford. Brian Messer in fourth, Ballwick in fifth. 11 to go here. Out front, Cheeseman trying to hold off Medina. Gap now 1.833 seconds. Gap hanging on right now. Down into 3 and 4. It's going to be Cheeseman up by 0.2 of a second right now. Everybody's going on right now doing a great job. Fighting their way through into turn 1 and 2. Right there, the 76 machine lead of Cheeseman trying to hang on to lock himself in the playoffs. Get on board right now. He's going to fly around. Right now, this racetrack is flying to hold on to this race lead. You see the gap right now. Back up to 2 seconds with 9 laps to go. Could we have another last lap battle with Bob and Medina? Last week he got hands down. Looking for revenge here tonight at Las Vegas. Eight, 9 laps to go. Cheeseman out front here tonight. 8 to go this time by. Go here and then continue to run. Single file up front coming to 7 to go. 7 laps to go this time by. And what a battle we have seen so far. And what a race with 7 to go. Right now, everybody's hanging on right now, doing a great job. Fighting their way through at the moment. 7 laps to go. So 7 to go here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 7 laps to go as they fight their way right around the bottom at the moment, trying to hang on. Medina Senior right there behind him. Medina came up short last week. Is it going to happen again? Down the back straightaway, nose to tail. Medina Senior all over the back bumper right now. 5 laps to go. See Medina right there on the back bumper, achievement. And right now, everybody hanging on. Look at the mess they're going for it. Right now, look at this. Cheeseman desperately trying to hang on. This is going to be a battle. 4 laps to go. Cheeseman hanging on. Right now, Medina Senior in second. Everybody knows the tail right now. Right now, everybody knows the tail right now. 3 to go. 3 laps to go this time, but as they fight nose to tail right now. 3 to go right now, nose to tail. Gene, Dean, all right there. 3 laps to go as they fight their way through. Coming to 2 to go. This time, but here we go, coming 2 to go this time by. He's been leading Medina right there 1/10 of a second. He got beat out last week trying to not let it happen 2 weeks in a row. He is all over the back bumper of that 76 machine right now. Coming to 1 lap to go. Cheeseman just has to hang on to lock himself in the playoffs. Medina already locked Cheeseman, but looking for win number 2. Up the racetrack, Medina goes trying to search for a run here. Down the front straightaway they go. The gap builds to 2 seconds, 2/10. 1 to go for Gene Cheeseman. The Cheese Man out front trying to get it done. He'll roll through 1 and 2 nice and low. And I don't think Medina's going to be close enough. It'll be 2 weeks in a row if he can't get by him that he would come home second. The Cheeseman and Medina out front. Cheeseman off of turn 4 will become the 4th car locked in the playoffs. Cheeseman wins the Bucked Up 200. Good job, Cheeseman. Cheese. Everybody say cheese because the Cheese Man got it done here tonight from Vegas. Man, I'm stoked for Cheeseman. Nice job. And we'll get to talk to him here in just a moment. But the Cheese Man comes home in victory lane in the Bucked Up 200. Man, the Cheese Man locked himself in the playoffs. Getting her done. Let's talk to the Cheese Man. Hey, Cheese Man, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, say cheese, dude. You're in the playoffs, my friend.
Yeah, it was a great race, man. I tell you, Nick and David had great cars. I was surprised.
Well, you did a great job holding them off there to the bitter end. Medina coming up second for the 2nd week in a row. But how big is it to be car number 4 locked in the playoffs, bud?
Man, it's a pretty sweet deal. Definitely very happy. Got to thank David there. He he had a couple runs on me and probably could have taken it and raced me, but was a good teammate and ran behind me, and our nerds doing nerd thing racing did a good job. 1, 2, and 5 today.
Well, man, you did a great job. Nerds doing nerd things, man. Getting her done. You want to promote the channel?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I certainly would like to thank you for the broadcast there, and certainly thank Scott for a great league, and AJ, our team captain there, and Nerds doing nerd things, as I said, on Facebook, and he does a good job leading us.
Well, nerds doing nerd things. Got the victory lane here tonight, Mr. Cheeseman. Congratulations. Go over to the casino and roll you a dice because you did a great job here tonight.
Thank you very much. I will have to do that.
All righty, man. Have a great evening. Congratulations. Your next new car locked into the playoffs. The 76. The Cheese, man. Going to the playoffs this year. Nerds doing nerd things. Let's talk to David Medina. Coming up bridesmaid tonight. Hey, David Medina, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, bridesmaid 2 weeks in a row. I know that kind of sucks, but at least it was a teammate this time out in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Sean's a good racer. He's fast. He's helped me out a lot. And, I knew I didn't want to wreck us trying to pass him, and he's just really quick. So trying to keep in mind, who I'm racing. And, Scott had a rough day today, so I just trying to keep that in mind. Didn't want to put my car in a bad situation. But Nick was fast and, just trying to do what I can to keep my position and not give it up. But, glad to see my teammate get a win.
Well, man, I tell you what, Nerds Doing Nerds Things team right now kind of on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, we've we've come alive here the last couple of weeks. I guess this would be the fourth week now. But we're on a roll, and guys just sharing information and good communication that's going on and strategy and all that kind of stuff. So NDNT just rocking it up right now.
Well, again, congratulations on a great team finish coming home second, Mr. Medina.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
All righty, man. Anybody like to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out back to my teammates over at NDNT. Just appreciate all that they do and the communication. Sean as well. I want to give a shout out to Scott for putting this lead together and, all the efforts that it takes for that. So appreciate that. And all the drivers, too. We had a really good race. So I appreciate all the drivers, and I want to thank you up in the booth coming out here every week and broadcasting this. You do a fantastic job, and to all the fans that are out there watching it, Funkin' Cold Medina, second place, still holding on a point lead.
Good deal, man. Go get them. We'll see you next week in Hot Atlanta, buddy.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
All righty, we're going to let Medina go down to Nerds Doing Nerd Things. Team down there. Let's talk to Nick Alford. If we can see if we can get a word with Nick. I don't see Mr. Alford in Discord. But folks, thank you for sticking around through what was a crazy, crazy night. Again, want to thank you for doing that. Guys, I just appreciate everything. As always, you guys are great. Wish it would have went better tonight, but hey, we got a show in anyway, somewhat. And we'll get ready to head to Hot Atlanta next week with 4 cars in the playoffs when we get to Atlanta. Until then, everyone stay safe. We'll see you in Hot Atlanta next week. And until then, have a great night. Have a good one. God bless everybody. We'll see you in Hot Atlanta.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling. With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel.